only people that's gonna work is the high seniority men. If you're a local, a casual or whatever, and the work is not there, nah, bro, you gotta grind and get it. Cause we have some of these casuals down here. They come there. I want night shift. I don't want a night shift. Nah, bro, you can't do that. You gotta take what you can get. Now, if you don't get a job at daytime, and then it's possible for you to get a job at night, then okay, that's cool. But all these guys, they come down here and they just want to get straight overtime. Cause you know, I didn't tell y'all this, but daytime is regular pay, whatever the pay is. Nighttime, automatically overtime. You can start a Monday night overtime pay. Monday through, if you have a boat every day, Monday through Sunday or whatever, you just work strictly nights, you don't have to double or nothing. Woo, woo! Boy, you made some money. Get you 3 nights. I ain't gonna lie, you can get you about 3 or 4 nights and take off for the rest of the week. The money be so good, man. Yes, sir. That's how it is. That's how my dad, that's how he got me. I was working construction. I was doing electrical work. And he was always trying to get me to come down here. Hey, come on down, son. I'm like, I don't know. Come on down. You can make the money he told me, strictly told me this. The money you making for that whole week, you can make that in a couple of days. I'm like, what? For real? Shit, how much y'all paying? Don't worry about all that. Just bring your ass back home. And you know, I brought my ass back home, and that was probably like one of the best decisions. Yeah, that was like one of the best decisions I've made. And shit, you gotta be a man coming on that boat. I ain't gonna lie, you have to be a man coming on that boat. You can't be no little kid or you don't have no strength and all that. Somebody's like, yeah, I can handle it. Shit, no, don't come on that boat. You can't handle it. White guy, he was a short dude. He was built, he was stocky, he was bigger than me, muscles and stuff. And he would come on the boat to latch. He's like, yeah, I got muscle, see these muscles, I got muscle, I can handle it. Shit, man, was hot that summer too. And you know, you on that boat and it's hot, it's surrounded up with containers and that iron. And you're lashing, because when you lash, you gotta use your arms. It's all in the wrist and then your flexors and stuff. You gotta do all that and pick up rod. Man, he probably did, I don't know how many containers he did. He like, oh man, my arms, they locked up. I need some Gatorade, give some Gatorade. He couldn't say Gatorade. He said, I need some Gatorade, give some Gatorade. My arm locked up, cramped up. And you know, that will happen. You just working and not working yourself at a pace. Yeah, you gonna cramp up. It's gonna happen. It happened to the best of them. I done got cramped up. My arms, no, my fingers are cramped up. I think I don't know, the carpal tunnel is no joke, but yeah, it'll happen to you.
Yeah. Hey man, it'll be dreaded in here now. Well, let me go over to the good one.
Some weeks you're gonna have busy weeks, and some.
Woo! What up, big? Like it get a little meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius, buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot calling the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad as the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it, bag it and ag it. The whole bucket, fuck it, they're killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generational wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. It ain't get absent, meaning cloudy days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own, as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind to bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop, it's the Mr. Hatter coming back at your batter up in the box swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses house. Go see what them Joneses bout. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work, pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought it to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black down fall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it sees it. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean.
That nigga is heavy. Shout out to that nigga, goddamn Eskimo Shawty. That nigga, and I told that nigga, soon as I heard that song for the first time, like, I need this. I need this fucking song. That shit is heavy. But that's Eskimo Shawty. I tried to upload this video, but it won't come into let me put my damn glasses on. Shit. I'm tripping. Yeah, I know I'm out of practice. Man. But there's a bug going around Alabama, but I've heard people say it's actually all over the country right now. It's not just Alabama. So I caught that last week, or yeah, what was that? Last Saturday. Yes, last Saturday. That's when I went down. Sunday was the worst part of the cold. Luckily, shout out to Queen B. She gave me a lot of at-home remedies. Mother came through and brought some heavy shit. Shout out to Big Homie on Instagram that told me to go get the garlic plant. You know, motherfucker got a lot of ways to cure shit naturally. But what it comes down to is if you are healthy, doing what you're supposed to do, exercising and got your shit together, you will not horse. You will not have to worry about it. But back to the matter at hand. Shout out to that boy Eskimo Shawty. I was saying that I was trying to get it into the program, it wouldn't come in. So I had to just play that video. The other video has all the social media on there. But Eskimo Shawty on all platforms. Eskimo Shawty 46 on Instagram. Eskimo Shawty on YouTube. That's what you need to know. And that song is called Sinister. Shout out to Big Homie.
Woo! What up, big? Like it get a little meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot calling the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad at the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it, bag it and ag it. The whole bucket, fuck it, they're killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generational wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. And then get absent, meaning cloudy days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own, as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind a bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at your batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses about. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work, pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought us to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black down fall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it sees it. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And every John Doe that took a stand for the black man. The last thing they want is us to expand the lifespan. Snakes will dap you up and backstab you with the same hand. So keep a close watch before they put a stop to your plan. I'm from the south where the cops and the clan could be the same man. Most of them folks who got caught in them traffic stops ain't stand a chance. Let's keep it a buck. I drop music to take a stance. Yeah, I'm dropping my nuts. Took a glance and I gotta tell you that society's fucked. They tap dancing around the truth. In other words, they be dodging. They poisoning the youth. They think they hip, but they hopping it. Gucci made a blackface and niggas are rocking it. So if you pay for your disrespect off of who are you profiting? Is it your people, your government, or everyone else? Sounding like a sponge, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't try to blame someone else for your type of bullshit. My nigga quit. I step on everybody's toes, but that was some for nigga shit. But the program that scammed us into the nigga that and the nigga this. Gotta get a pack, gotta get rich, pull the trigger quick, never fall in love or trust a bitch. And it's convoluted, cause in the jungle that still makes sense. Gotta keep it moving with them bundles, situation tense. It's so consuming and they confusing the minds of great men. They keep us grooving and keep us snoozing time and time again. And these are tender times, they infusing gender lines. They'll say I commit crimes with anti-agenda rhymes. I'd rather let my light shine and y'all respect my mind, and to be a hand-picked balloon for them porcupines trying to blow up. I won't get signed by some masterminds, and so what? Blind ain't how I'm designed. They want you streamline, worship in the shrine in that sunken place, trying to make it climb. Y'all too corrupt. All I got is my word and my nuts. Had a dream I talked to Easy, he said, boy, that's enough. And always had the strength to talk to God, cause that's who you trust. It ain't about what you go through, it's about how you adjust. So go on and let them haters hate and leave their ass in the dust. It don't matter, you took a break, go ahead and shake off the rust. Go ahead and eat what's on your plate until you done had enough. And ever since I've been awake, I've been on what we discussed. nigga, so pay attention. Cause consequences ain't got shit on good prevention. And when it's real game popping, you should listen. Stay in your lane and no hopping and no switching and no flopping and no flipping and no slopping and no slipping. Peep out the new world and see how it plays. What a wonderful creation Mr. Sinister made. Go ahead and grab a Bible and shoot in the fade. But check your mirror, you in denial, that's how you get played. Cause he hungry, he put in work, he came to get it, he came to get you. He gon' take everything you bought and you brought with you. He come for everyone that you fought and who fought with you. By telling true lies through a screen with false pictures. Stay awake now, it's all hate now. Trying to play us like a Kit Kat, give me a break. Now they say that dollar fake is about to be.
Man, shout out to that nigga Eskimo Shawty, Alabama native. Shout out to him. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of him. That song is one that you have to listen to multiple times to catch everything that's being said. But you can find him at Eskimo Shawty everywhere. And the Longshoreman video is right here.
You know, some weeks you're gonna have busy weeks, and some weeks only people that's gonna work is the high seniority man. Okay, if you're a local, a casual, whatever, and the work is not there, nah, bro, you gotta grind and get it. Cause we have some of these casuals down here. They come there. I want night shift. I don't want a night shift. Nah, bro, you can't do that. You gotta take what you can get. Now, if you don't get a job at daytime, and then it's possible for you to get a job at night, then okay, that's cool. But all these guys, they come down here and they just want to get straight overtime. Cause know at I didn't tell y'all this, but daytime is regular pay, whatever the pay is. Nighttime, automatically overtime. You can start a Monday night overtime pay. Monday through, if you have a boat every day, Monday through Sunday or whatever, you just work strictly nights, you don't have to double nothing. Woo, woo! Boy, you made some money. Get you 3 nights. I ain't gonna lie, you can get you about 3 or 4 nights and take off for the rest of the week. The money be so good, man. Yes, sir. That's how it is. That's how my dad, that's how he got me. I was working construction. I was doing electrical work. And he was always trying to get me to come down here. Hey, come on down, son. I'm like, I don't know. Come on down. You can make the money he told me, strictly told me this. The money you making for that whole week, you can make that in a couple of days. I'm like, what, for real? Shit, how much y'all paying? Don't worry about all that. Just bring your ass back home. And you know, I brought my ass back home, and that was probably like one of the best decisions. Yeah, that was like one of the best decisions I've made.
Shout out to that boy Eric, the Longshoreman. He is definitely in the chat. It is so important. It's so important that we have people like that on the inside of these industries: truck driving, welding, shipyard, police officers, most definitely. But these jobs that require a skill, a trade, this is what we need, at least for right now. We need our young boys being able to go to these places and get a job no matter what, and a job that can a lot of the times beat street niggas as far as money go. Like $30 an hour, these niggas is not trapping like that to where they just got goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You gonna be that nigga. Like, I'm gonna get him to do a video here soon on his channel about what's the difference between a longshoreman and a deckhand. And that's work shit. But like I said, we need people like that that can break down to our 18, 17-year-olds, even 16-year-olds. They need to know that, hey, there's definitely opportunities out here. You don't have to, if you choose the street, you chose the street, because it's a lot more shit that you can do. And being a felon, Eric, does being a felon automatically mean that you can't get the job at the shipyard? Because I know you got to have a TWIC card. Because I had I went down there and got my TWIC card. And he said trade. Oh, okay. No, I thought you said a trade is being a local rapper. No, he said trade is greater than being a local rapper. That is correct. That is definitely correct. Okay, yeah, get the TWIC. You got to get your TWIC card. Depends on how old the felony is. Like I said, that's the guy right there. So for niggas who, it don't got to be young niggas. It can be a nigga who, you know what I'm saying, just got out of jail or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is where the rubber meets the road. Like, you gon' either, you know, decide to get your shit together and do this shit the right way, or you can get out and do what niggas do and continue to go back to what's easy. But that's not what we hear about. Okay, as you can see, I'm feeling better. I'm back. I did a live stream. I don't know what day that was. Might have been Saturday. It probably was Saturday. That's when I went down. And I was just so, I was so disappointed in myself, because it's like, dog, I know that we have the momentum right now. We have the momentum to get this thing done. But I also know that if I flinch in any way right now, then we can lose all of this momentum. So I felt like, and that's why, you know, Katrina will tell you, I was preparing for the worst. I was preparing for the worst because I just didn't understand how I just happened to get sick right then as we were making headway on this case. So I was preparing for the worst, but thank God it was just a bug that's going around Alabama. And I've had people say as far west as Colorado. They said it's a bug going around and shit like that. So I went through that. Brum D is actually sick now. So it's touching everybody. It's the change of the season and shit like that. But as it comes down, nothing has changed. We're continuing to push. We're still going to Florida. Nothing has changed. She's still going to jail. And now what we have is another case has popped up. The running back from Minnesota named Dalvin Cook. Dalvin Cook is now on the chopping block by a Army sergeant. You see her picture on the thumbnail, and I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one of those things where we're talking about the light-skinned girls, like the red. This would actually be described as yellow. This is a yellow bone right here. A red bone is, you know, she is a light-skinned black girl. But see this right here, this is what you call a yellow bone. This is a yellow bone right here. Okay, they saying they got, man, this nigga goddamn, this nigga fucking Rose talking about you just wanted some gizzards. Man, if you don't get your goddamn ass out of here before I hit this button on your damn ass, man. Get your shit together, be on. The hell, nigga, you know I got this mic again, nigga. We back to work, nigga. Yeah, nigga, we back to work, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Man, shout out to that nigga D-Rose, man. Shout out D-Rose. D-Rose, I'm still working on. What the fuck? Hold on. Hello? What going on? I'm live right now. Hello? Oh, you can't hear me? You can't hear me? You can't hear me? Send me your phone number. Oh, we got a special guest online, man. We got a special guest. But yeah, shout out to that nigga D-Rose. I'm trying to get him hooked up with some real heavy people that's moving forward out here. But it's a new case on the line. This is one of the issues that we have. See, what ends up happening is hold on, y'all. Hold on.
A totally different person. Like it bring the bitch all the way out of them because they think it's gonna happen like that. I'm gonna go out blaze. I'm gonna lift my
Hey, who the fuck you think you talking to, huh? Who the fuck you think I am? You fucking dumb boy? Dumb brother. You wanna go to war? You wanna go to war? We'll take you to war, okay?
Look, bitch, if you try, you can get some shoes. If they catch you with this load, you gon' make the news. You just sit into your bun and don't break the rules. I'm a rubber band, he does when I break the blues. I just bought a pair of Reebok to tug in. Whole cabinet full of peas, use the tub then. I cut ties with some niggas when I outgrew them. Nigga, I ain't have no OGs, I was out doing them. I'ma buy my bitch a bag cause she cute as hell. Told bruh, keep the scale on my wholesale. Fuck EDD, I got WEED. Them niggas say the gas was too slow, but not for me. I fuck with the snow when the price right. I don't fuck with 12, but did 12 for a zip of white. I ain't tryna sit on none of this. Get this shit tonight. I'm looking for the milk. I'ma pull me some zips tonight. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your partner fucked up. Quit getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Nah, I ain't done with your order. I'm getting you right. You gon' get your nigga fucked up. Stop getting them hype. Niggas be weak about hoes. Kryptonite. Cuz got the chopper. I'ma slide with my kryptonite. Don't compare me to these motherfucking peons. Take your pick, I got Keyshawn's and Dion's. Ryan low key with them bags in a Nissan. I got these niggas scared to hit the pound when they need son. Why these niggas steady making threats and don't bleed nothing? Every time I threw that boy a bag, he couldn't keep nothing. Bag rich bitch, I'ma do this shit my way. Big dog shit, fell in love with the highway.
What phone do you have? What phone do you have? I'm saying how How? Let me see here. Let's do that again.
Woo! What up, B? Like it get a little meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age. Aquarius buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot calling the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad as the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it. Bag it and ag it, the whole bucket. Fuck it, they're killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generational wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. It ain't get absent, meaning clouded days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind of bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at you, batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. This bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses about. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work. Pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and can wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought us to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black down fall is the weakness. Whole world blind curves real when it's easy. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And every John Doe that took a stand for the black man. The last thing they want is us to expand the lifespan. Snakes will dap you up and backstab you with the same hand. So keep a close watch before they put a stop to your plan. I'm from the south where the cops and the clan could be the same man. Most of them folks who got caught in them traffic stops ain't stand a chance. Let's keep it a buck. I drop music to take a stand. Yeah, I'm dropping my nuts. Took a glance and I got a tell you that society's fucked. They tap dancing around the truth. In other words, they be dodging. They poisoning the youth. They think they hip, but they hopping it. Gucci made a blackface and niggas are rocking it. So if you pay for your disrespect off of who are you profiting? Is it your people, your government, or everyone else? Sounding like a sponge, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't try to blame someone else for your type of bullshit, my nigga, quit. I step on everybody's toes, but that was some for nigga shit. But the program that scammed us into the nigga that, and the nigga this, gotta get a pack, gotta get rich, pull the trigger quick, never fall in love or trust a bitch. And it's convoluted, cause in the jungle that still makes sense. Gotta keep it moving with them bundles, situation tense. It's so consuming and they confusing the minds of great men. They keep us grooving and keep us snoozing time and time again. And these are tender times, they infusing gender lines. They'll say I commit crimes with anti-agenda rhymes. I'd rather let my light shine and y'all respect my mind than to be a hand-picked balloon for them porcupines trying to blow up. I won't get signed by some masterminds, and so what? Blind ain't how I'm designed. They want you streamline, worship in the shrine in that sunken place, trying to make it climb. Y'all too corrupt. All I got is my word and my nuts. Had a dream I talked to Easy, he said, boy, that's enough. And I always had the strength to talk to God, cause that's who you trust. It ain't about what you gon' do, it's about how you adjust. So go on and let them haters hate and lead their ass. Woo! What up, B? Like it get a little meaner each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius, buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Had that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot call and the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it, I'm madder than average, mad at the masses. Crabs in the bucket, let's tip it and tuck it, bag it and bag it. The whole bucket, fuck it, they killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generation of wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. It ain't get absent, meaning clouded days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own, as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind a bend, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at you, batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses about. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work, pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought us to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black downfall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it's easy. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And
you got to listen. You have to listen. You have to listen. Shout out to that nigga Eskimo shouting. That's the type of shit that we got going on. Dog, shout out to Golden Child from Chicago. I told y'all that I was lucky enough to make contact with him. If you've not heard of Golden Child, type in Golden Child Subliminal. Dog, it's something about niggas standing up in a organized way and saying, nigga, playtime is done. You know what I'm saying? Playtime is done. We rocking for us. But shout out to Eskimo Shawty. If you want to hear more of his music, go to Eskimo Shawty on YouTube, and on Instagram, go to Eskimo Shawty 46. All right. Now, this is what's going on. I wanted to come check in with y'all to let y'all know I survived it. The cold wasn't that bad. But because of the timing, when it happened out of nowhere, I felt like there was foul play. But whatever it was, water, a lot of at-home remedies, like I said, shout out to Queen B, shout out to can't remember big homie name, that said get the garlic root or something like that. I appreciate everybody for, you know what I'm saying, rocking out. Like I said, my biggest fear was that because I fell right then, we had a lot of momentum going, and I was afraid that we lose it. But here's the thing. This is a really big problem that we have. We get to the point where, all right, it's hot right now, so, you know, we give a fuck about it. But then, you know, a couple of days later, it's like, all right, that's cool. What about this new Travis Scott thing? What about this Kyle Rittenhouse thing? You know what I'm saying? What about that's the problem. If we are that easily distracted, if we're that easily just taken off course, then we'll never get anything done. We have to key in on this case, FTN Bay. That case is a slam dunk. We have video evidence of the child abuse. We have video evidence of her coercing the child. I've gotten word from and that's another thing. This is one of those situations. Now that it's real, and this is how I was feeling. I wanted to come on the show like this here. Championship. Oh, like I said, we'll be I'm waiting on the verdict from the high security clearance level AO Nation members for them to decide whether or not we'll be going live Saturday morning at the Pee Wee football game, Super Bowl. It'll be Daphne, our Daphne team, and a older Daphne team. So the ones that are playing us are like older kids, and we're the young kids, but we beat everybody in the league. And the bigger, older Daphne team is they're pretty much doing their victory lap. They're supposed to win because they're bigger, they're older, and everything like that. But it's gonna be a nail biter. As y'all know, Brim D, his son, I've been doing videos about him for years now, but he is the most important player on the team. If he gets discouraged or intimidated, the whole team will. So he's a leader And like I said, this is what real work looks like. We need to influence and encourage our young kids to do positive things. And that's when we reward them with, eyes, with money, you know what I'm saying? Different shit like that to keep them on the right path. We have to celebrate good behavior, just like we have to punish bad behavior. But as it were, we cannot lose focus of what this case means. This is our best chance to actually let it be known that we are here on the scene. Men Too is the organization that stands up for successful Black men. And I'm just saying it just like that. Like, I like to be extremely specific. We are here to combat the Me Too movement, the tyrant that is the Me Too movement, and we're here to show support to false allegation victims. Those are the real victims. Duty Low, the guy that is being tortured and assaulted by FTN Bay, he was taken off the tour with the baby and Lil Durk. He cannot go outside. He receives death threats. God forbid, he has 4 children. God forbid that the state wants to step in, or one of his baby mamas are nabbed, and they start trying to play that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully all his baby mamas are solid and shit like that. But the things that you go through mentally and emotionally when you on trial for anything, you know what I'm saying? But the fact that you're innocent on the stand and this is a lie, point blank, period. It's a lie. But it comes down to, who do they believe? If a girl says that, yes, our sex was consensual, but during sex, I told him to stop and he didn't, that is rape. These things get very, very hard to defend. Very hard to defend. Because they're not meant to be defended. They're meant to put shackles on. If you look at the government, the epicenter, as slave catchers, they're slave catchers, and they just have so many different ways to put the shackles on their slaves. They want the Black woman to go out, and it's like a seance. It's like a summoning a demon. It's like the only way for them, like a vampire, the only way that they can come into your house is if you invite them or some shit like that. So as that is a very good analogy, like on some devil Satan shit. Like, bring me a sacrifice and I will bless you with riches. You bring me a nigga, bring me his flesh, and I will reward you with TANF, the grandma program, welfare, low income housing. You won't have to buy food. I'll give you all of these things. I just need you to sacrifice black flesh. I need black flesh. And it's like, when you see that is what's going on, a bitch who has a nigga on child support, it really, shut it up! It really, you got a nigga on child support, you're feeding the same system that you're out here protesting. You can't really say hands up, don't shoot, when you just went in there and did a seance and sacrificed someone else. It like, I don't give a fuck how you try to justify it. That's what it is. Are you against the system or not? Another big issue that we have is, for all of these examples that a successful black man has, you have all these examples of how easy it is to get fucked over by a groupie or a scorned woman. You see how easy it is. You're looking at all these examples from Tupac, Mike Tyson, so on and so forth throughout history. That has been a scam that you can use. A groupie can go to a club and try to get around the artist just as soon as they are fucked up enough, and they can pretty much do whatever they need to do to set the scene up to make it look like you attacked them. And then they can hold you by the nuts and say, give me $1 million or I'm going to the police. And a nigga would have to really weigh up his option, and his lawyers would tell him, pay the bitch. Pay the bitch. We cannot afford a scandal like this. When it's a sexual assault, they're taking down fucking music. They're taking you off platforms, taking you off tour. They just said that the baby has been forgiven by the Rainbow. It's like, hold on, who in the fuck forgave him? For one, like, who is the speaker over there? And how in the fuck do they have enough juice to say, all right, it's all good, he can go perform again? Who in the fuck is that? Who is that person who can just step up and say, yeah, he good now, he good, he didn't. And at that point, the only thing that you can think of is what I just said. Your team is going to say, pay those people and get back in the good graces. Get back to making your money, because these people are going to destroy you. Now is not the time to talk about how fucked up and unfair it is. You don't have but maybe 2 years left. Maybe 2 years left of being relevant for real. That's a lot of money that you're going to be throwing out the window just because you want to stand on principle. So they're going to pay the motherfucker, and now they make a statement. We, the AVYBE committee, no longer are boycotting the baby. We see it was a misunderstanding, and we stand with him now. So it's politics and shit like that. Dalvin, let's look at Dalvin Cook. I said that niggas don't look at, and Katrina is she gets on to me about this because she tells me that these niggas are not like that. They're acting like that on your show in front of you, but these niggas are chasing behind bitches just as soon as the live ends. And it's like, I want to fight back and say, no, niggas can see what's going on. These niggas know what's going on. Look at all this shit they got going. Niggas is not going to be falling for these goddamn tricks. And time after time, niggas prove her right. Every one of these niggas sat back and watched R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, T.I., Tory Lanez, so on and so fucking forth. They saw Jay-Z get beat up in the fucking elevator. You've seen all these things happen, but you still feel like, nah, I don't need to stand up. I don't need to show support to him. If everybody is alienating him, I'm gonna do the same thing because I just want to stay comfortable in my little world. And that's my gripe with LeBron James, Steph Curry, James Harden, so on and so forth. Y'all already have, and who am I to say what's enough for you? But no matter what, you're going to be good financially. You and your family will be good for the remainder of you guys' life. I'm saying, why would it be so hard just to come out and say all of us, the athletes who play at this top level, we're not playing until that police officer is arrested? That's what I'm saying. But that's a whole nother thing. For niggas to sit back and watch niggas go through these situations, know that a bitch is lying. Antonio Brown, you know that these bitches is lying, and you know why they're lying. But nobody steps up and say, hey, man, what the fuck, man? We're not going for that. Nobody does that. Nobody does it because nobody wants to go up against the tyrannical Me Too movement. This is where the Men Too movement comes into play. Now we have a organization. We have some help. We have case files. We have evidence. We have history where we can clearly see that these nothing ass bitches, one after the other, all of them stood to gain, if nothing else, attention. We are now in the age of talentless fame. I got a big day tomorrow, so I can't be heavy. I just wanted to let y'all know what we doing. Let y'all know I'm back in good health. I got fresh for y'all. We doing a whole swag check. I'm gonna give y'all a swag check probably on Instagram so y'all can, make sure that we understand I'm still the flyest nigga walking on earth. But talentless fame, it's so dangerous. It's so dangerous because the nothing ass bitch that put Gorilla Glue in her head, that was just the tip of the iceberg. A motherfucker will concoct a plan to be an abuse survivor. I told Gucci, oh nah, big home. Oh nah, you might want to I don't know what you need to do, but you might want to tighten up your little situation because if a motherfucker want to get some money, being married to Gucci Mane, you write a book on that, and that motherfucker is gonna be a bestseller. Like, and that's why I'm saying the talentless fame is so dangerous because now motherfuckers will start concocting plans to just be looked at, to be not an optical illusion. I'm thinking about this shit, and it's like we are in such fucking bad shape right now, man. I saw a rapper today that I felt nostalgia this morning, and I wanted to listen to the Marshall Mathers LP. It's no wonder why. Don't the raindrops on my window, and I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? That shit. And some rap nigga named Dax popped up, and on the thumbnail of this video, he pulled his shirt up to where you can see his pink boxers, and that was a thumbnail. Him bending over, like, I don't give a fuck if nigga is saying, kiss my ass. It's like niggas is just, and like I said, this is the rap trap. Like, niggas see certain things will get people to look at you, but niggas don't. Like, niggas want fame so bad that they will fuck around and go viral, and then there's nothing you can do after that. You are in checkmate. It's over. That song that you made, that was not in your style. You were fucking around playing. That's not, you don't make music like that. The last artist that we had that was true to his hit single style and format was Rich Homie Quan. The way that he sounded on Type of Way is how he sounded on the rest of his songs and shit like that. So it worked. But that's for the rap trap. What we're here for now is Dalvin Cook. Let's find out what happened. And then, like I said, tomorrow we will be starting the telethon back up. Shout out to everybody who's donated, who's already been showing love. Like I said, there is no forgetting about this situation. We've been getting love since we started this thing. Tomorrow we will put the counter up there on the screen, and we just gonna run until we can't run no more. So hopefully we'll be done by this weekend, but we'll be going live all night, rocking out. And do the same thing on Friday, same thing Saturday and Sunday until we reach our goal. So let's find out what happens at Dalvin, and we will be talking about this tomorrow. Let's see what we got.
First came to light in a confusing way. Adam Schefter's tweet like,
"Hey, Katrina, can I use this? Or they gonna flag me down like they did the like Vlad videos and the Breakfast Club videos? Or can I, because it say NBC News or NBC Sports. I don't think it's the let me see. Yes, ma'am. Is Katrina in here? What up, lovely K? Shot, lovely Clay K. Okay, fair use. Fair use. You don't think so? Okay. All right. So we'll run it. Either way, it don't matter because, like I said, the whole point of today was just to holler at y'all, let y'all know I'm back in good health, and ain't nothing changed, my nigga. We still going full speed. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. FTN. You know at these rallies and protests, they be coming up with like real catchy phrases like, if the glove don't fit, you must have quit. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit. If the glove don't fit, you must have, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to have to find some good sayings. Y'all hit me with that. Give me some good sayings we can use when we get out there. And when I say we get out there, I mean me get out there. I decided what I'm going to have is me. And I probably shouldn't say that. I probably shouldn't. And that, like I said, that's a big part of this shit, is that I can only say so much. This is a serious situation, and I don't want to be the reason why she can get out of it. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, if you're a Patreon, then you will be in the know. You'll know what's going on. But I can't make it that easy for motherfuckers. So I want to say that I want to tell y'all how I'm going to be out there, but I feel like me saying that it can help the enemy. So, if you are you just not leaving? What the fuck? But yeah, like I said, I have to be smart about it. This is my first time. I'm not ashamed to say this is my first time doing something like this. I don't know about protests. I don't know about, any of that shit. All I know is that there is a problem with nabs being able to go in a police station with a lie and still having a 50-50 chance of turning a nigga life upside down. That is not, there is no way, there's no fucking way that should be possible. Like, you're telling me that there's a 50-50 chance that she walks in there with a lie, and there is a 50-50 chance that when she leaves, the police are leaving to go get a nigga. But if they don't believe her, then she just walks out and say, let me find another way to fuck them up. That's not fair. That's not fair. And that's not right. All of the things that a man is going to have to go through for having his name dragged in the dirt and to have that horrible crime attached to his name, a bitch should have to go to prison. As I said before, if you go to a payphone and you call a school and make threats, you will be arrested for terroristic threats. It doesn't matter if you enacted them. We have to take all of this serious. So there shouldn't be this big of a fucking, you walk in there with a lie and I have 20 years potentially over my head. I went from being out here being, a good man, seeing my family and all this shit like this, got my job together, all this right here. But because you're mad that a nigga didn't text you back or that a nigga cheated or a nigga, fuck your sister or whatever the dirtiest thing that a nigga could do. And now it's cool for you to just go in this motherfucker and really give these people this man because you're mad. Like that ain't what it is. And it needs to be brought to the forefront. And that's why we're here. There is no move, especially not doing what we're doing. We're about not only false domestic violence claim, false sexual abuse claim, false rape allegation victims. We're also for child support reform, judicial court reform. What is it? The primary parent. What is that shit called? Like the primary. It's called some shit, whatever. But they said that's for the mother. We have to change these things, and a nigga shouldn't have to pay for his lawyer and his wife's lawyer. You know what I'm saying? This stupid shit. We need reform. Nobody's standing up and doing it because nobody wants to be embarrassed. Nobody wants to seem like they have a problem with women. And this is why we end up in these situations. Because as you were out here looking at instant after instant after instant, in your mind, you said, that ain't gonna be me. That happened to them niggas, but that ain't gonna happen to me. I don't be doing shit. And it's like, you feel like because you haven't done a crime, you're not at risk. You've never been in a situation where you told a bitch to stop calling you and she pulls up to your house. You've never had. Those will be the niggas who will, not understand why this shit is so important. It's like, my nigga, if you're a real victim of sexual abuse, child molestation, so on and so forth, if you're a real victim of that, this shit right here, it infuriates you. It makes you feel, like, what the fuck are y'all doing? Like, how the fuck are y'all disgracing? How are y'all making it harder for people to come forward and let that out? Everybody that comes forth now, we have to look at them like, what happened in that situation? We're not looking at her like a victim. We're looking at her like somebody who is trying to make a come up. She must have been mad at him. He probably cheated. Now she lying. And so now, because she can't get no help from nobody because nobody believes her, she goes and hurts herself. But one of the biggest pivotal parts of a nothing ass bitch is the self-centered selfishness. Nothing else matters right now. We saw the girl whose brother got shot and arrested as he was trying to rob a Family Dollar. They did not have to shoot him. And she just is like, are you fucking serious? It don't matter until it's you in that situation. And they be dead fucking serious. It's like, are you fucking for real? Like I said, the analogy I gave where a bitch who has a nigga on child support got a new boyfriend and he is going through issues with his baby mama. She won't let him see the child and she put him on child support. And now all of a sudden that bitch is stupid. Like a child need their father in their life, especially a little boy. But here she is. Yeah, don't send me nothing during the live. Shout out to Queen B. Shout out to Queen B. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, but it's like, dog. At the end of the day, what we have is niggas who are detached from reality. I don't feel like there's any way possible that you could be living in 2021 and you just feel like you're all the way in the clear. You're not in a situation where you can be hit with one of these bullshit charges, especially as a successful Black man. Fighters, basketball players, football players, go down the list. Actors. These places where your image matters, somebody coming out with a sexual assault claim, no matter what it is, that shit is going to do something negative for your career. Just the fucking, the word of it. Like with Dalvin Cook. Now, all of a sudden, everybody got to stop everything and get on hold until we figure out what's going on. You're saying that a bitch being mad at me can stop my whole life? Yeah, we just need to find out what's going on. Are you fucking serious? How in the fuck did this happen? How did this happen? Okay, you don't know what's going on and you never know what's all good. So I'll take that then. But once the shit comes out and everybody knows and they can see that she's lying, I had an alibi. I was actually in a football game when she claimed this fucking assault happened. So she's lying. So I'm found not guilty. Okay, now you need to arrest her on the spot, and she needs to be facing nothing less than 20 years. Nothing less than 20 years. And that's for a couple reasons. One of the main ones would be using this system as a fucking weapon. This is not no fucking newfangled shit. This shit has been fucking happening. It's been happening. When are we gonna actually get up and do something about that shit? We doing something about it now. We're not waiting no more. So I had a little cold, all good. I had to, and I really wanted to push through that shit, but it was just, I'm not going to be able to be who I need to be when I can't barely breathe and, you know, headache and sweating and shit like that. I can't work like that. So I'd rather just, I'm going to sit back, you know, get my shit together like Queen Bee say, find my inner peace and everything. So I can come back strong. And that's what time it is right now. This is the comeback strong. That little cold, it came in. There is nothing that is going to stop us. Nothing that's going to stop us from demanding justice for Duty Low. Like I said, I don't know him. The fact that he got caught up in a situation like this says that obviously he was not a supporter of the Men Too movement. He wasn't a supporter of what we're doing over here. He's just a street nigga in the music business doing what street niggas do, fucking bitches. But we're going to get into it.
Last night, Dalvin Cook is the victim of domestic abuse and extortion. There's pending litigation, according to his agent, Zach Hiller. Well, Hiller was trying to get ahead of this, and I think he got the cart before the horse, and it made it even more.
Hold on, because I don't. For some reason, I just feel like they're gonna take that shit down. Let me see.
The Dalvin Cook situation came out of nowhere, and there's a lot of new information flying in. Just wanted to walk through what's going on at the present time. Last night, ESPN's Adam Schefter reported that Cook is the victim of both domestic abuse and extortion. There's pending litigation, according to Cook's agent, Zach Hiller. The alleged incident reportedly took place a year ago on November 19th at Dalvin's Amber Grove Heights residence. Star Tribune reports that the ex-girlfriend is filing a civil lawsuit against Dalvin in Dakota County. This is what they wrote, quote, her lawsuit accuses the 26-year-old Cook of assault, battery, and false imprisonment. She is seeking unspecified monetary damages, and she says accountability. The lawsuit was sent to Cook late Tuesday. Before it was filed, Trimble, the accuser, and her lawyer, Daniel Craig, held settlement discussions with Cook and his attorney, David Valentini, but no agreement was reached. Valentini responded to the lawsuit by saying that Trimble broke into Cook's house, assaulted him and two house guests, and is now trying to extort him for millions of dollars. There's also been a leaked conversation exchange put out there by a Star Tribune reporter, allegedly between the two parties discussing the alleged incident. There's also some alleged video out there supposedly about the incident in question, but that has not been verified. And like the Star Tribune article said, David Valentini is representing Dalvin. He's represented a number of Vikings in the past, and Dalvin is still scheduled to make his usual Wednesday press conference per Courtney Cronin of ESPN. And the Vikings have made a statement. They notified the league, and they are in the process of gathering more information and will withhold further comment at this time. Now, on our initial video last night, we were reacting to the information available, which was a mistake because it was only from one side. It was from the agent, reported by Schefter. That's our bad. You know, with everything, we tried to see both sides, and we tried to be level-headed, let everything play out, etc. At the end of the day, maybe Dalvin's account is 100% right. Maybe it's the other way. It's likely going to be somewhere in the middle, but bottom line, it is a mess because he had the alleged incident, no police reports at any point, and settlement talks between the lawyers that dragged on, went unresolved, and now it's still the case. So we'll see. It's a mess, but we'll see what Dalvin says at his media availability today, but we'll keep you up to date as new information comes in.
And there it is.
Gonna cut up. Do you take the guard here?
And there it is.
Minnesota Vikings running back Dalvin Cook addressed the media today at his usual Wednesday press availability, the day after details about his situation and civil lawsuit came out. Dalvin opened with this statement, quote, "I just want everybody to know that I'm the victim in this situation. The truth and the details about the situation will come out at a further time, and any further questions you can ask my agent, my attorney," end quote. Dalvin did say that he would love to talk more about the situation, but I'm sure his lawyers and agents advised him to keep quiet on the situation for now. But he did provide some answers as he elaborated further. When asked, did he see this coming? He said that he saw it when we all saw it. So when Schefter dropped that bomb on Tuesday evening, apparently that's when Dalvin first heard about this. I'm sure that he got word from his lawyers that something was potentially in the pipeline, maybe getting ahead of this as civil lawsuit was going to be filed, etc. When asked, has he been in contact with the league? He said no. Will he play Sunday? He said yes. Still in contact with the accuser? He said no. And also followed up with, do you maintain your innocence that you are 100% the victim in this spot? He said yes. The NFL put out a statement on the developing Dalvin story from Lindsey Jones of The Athletic. Statement from NFL spokesperson Brian McCarthy on Dalvin Cook. The matter will be reviewed under the personal conduct policy. We will continue to monitor developments, but there's no change to his status as this is a civil complaint. I don't think Dalvin's availability will change as long as this stays in the civil courts. I think from the evidence presented so far, I think it's unlikely that criminal charges will be coming towards Dalvin. And of course, if that happened, then it would be commissioner's exempt list and facing potential suspension. But I think it was good of Dalvin and good of the team to discuss this with the media because people will want answers on this situation. But we'll keep you posted as this story continues to develop.
Yeah, this shit here. This is what I want to see.
Guys, I was on my way to drop a video on the Dalvin Cook news where it was reported from ESPN's Adam Schefter that the Vikings running back was a victim of domestic abuse and extortion. And as I was almost done finishing the video, a new report popped up giving an update. So the said female in the story, and now ex-girlfriend of Dalvin, is actually filing a lawsuit allegedly claiming that Cook physically abused her, causing a concussion and holding her hostage in his home. Oh, by the way, she also has some receipts to back up her claim. Run it back.
I don't know about that. That shit right there, that might be goddamn. They might come down on that. But here it is. The first sign that you're dealing with a fake victim is when they go to civil court and they want money. It's obvious what's going on. If you're a victim, man, niggas is, I don't know what's up with you niggas, man. And that's why I said if it ain't Grim D or, you know, Grump, you know, Ricky, Colorado Rick, Hodge Mims, Body, if I ain't said him, who else? If it ain't, you know, the close Max, if it ain't the close members, you know, E.T., Eskimo, I don't know what niggas be on, and I just cannot afford for this shit to go the wrong way. If the news come out there and they ask me what I'm doing and all this shit like this, I can deal with me fucking up. If I fuck up, then it's like, all right, the blame is on me. I fucked up. But having someone else fuck up what I am building, I can't live with that. I can't live with that. In order to go out here and do this, of course, we are planning for or hoping for the best, but planning for the worst. That's why we're raising money to make sure that we'll be able to pay for the bond. If they want to hit me with a trespassing, public disturbance, disturbing the peace. What was the other one? Whatever. Like if they want to come with them, I can deal with it. You know what I'm saying? We can handle that. I just cannot have no nigga come out that motherfucker and be on that bullshit, like, and just destroy what we stand for. Like, people are going to be looking for flaws. First thing they're gonna do is say that I've done that and I'm trying to cover my ass. That's the first thing. We already understand that. So check my record up and down. Second thing is it must be someone around him. Like, they're going to come trying to discredit what we have going on. That doesn't matter. What matters is when you get into a fucked up situation, you do have an organization that will listen to your case and lend our support. That's it. That's all. There's other guys that you can talk to that have been through these situations. Men that have gone through the fire, actually have been to prison from being lied on. Who was that? And what jail was he in? I think he died at Holman. And then the bitch came out on some, I'm so sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of our big things. Our big thing is when they get caught lying, there needs to be a stiff sentence. It's like I said, it's just too much. It's too much to go into. We're working, we're jumping down. This is our first mission. This is our first arrest. This is our first conviction. FTN Bay, aka Brittany Elder, will be the first woman arrested and brought to justice by the Me Too movement. Like I said, the reason why this case is so important is because it is so easy. It's so easy. This is a slam dunk. This is easy. And it's important that we get this win so that all the world knows, at least all America knows, there are people out here that will help and shine a light on the situation that's going on. But, and I won't even go into that. I won't go into that about a nigga not supporting and no shit like that. I'm not going into that. What we're doing is saying, hey, this is obviously wrong. This is bullshit. There's this thing is flawed. Let's sit down. I don't know the how, you know, exactly the law needs to change. I refer to my college educated AO Nation members. You know what I'm saying? Our police officers in AO Nation. Shout out to that nigga, Bobby King Green. He just won Saturday night. Salute to him. By Bobby has been a member of AL Nation since 2018. So shout out to Bobby for going out there and getting that win in Madison Square Garden. We got, like I said, we got celebrities in the nation. But I'm not really, trying to use them. What's important is I'll take 100 regular members than, one famous dude. Our power is in our resolve and it's in our numbers. We stand for righteousness. We do not defend cowards who take advantage of women. These guys who are going through these, fucked up neighborhoods and picking up prostitutes and, having a way with them. These are real cowards, because once they get in jail, they no longer they don't got the urge no more. It ain't you ain't violent no more. It ain't nothing. And that proves that they're cowards. We don't defend those people. We do not defend those people. I won't go any further. We don't defend them. But when we have a successful black man, like I told y'all with the polite situation, what I'm saying is that whenever we have these variables in a situation, recent breakup, out of the blue appearances. So like out of nowhere, a motherfucker just step back into your life or whatever like that. Like they just start popping up and shit. A freshly broken up couple, I want to say children. I can't, like I said, I can't really give that too heavy like the way I do identifying a NAB, because it comes in all shapes and sizes. Because I've seen a bitch do it, and she just met the dude off of Plenty of Fish. So it is not no real safe way to be out there unless you just really gonna do the step down and record from I'm talking from the first step of that they walked into the house. You're recording. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta be stomped down to do that. But it's damn sure better than, losing everything in the goddamn wash, man. Like, but like I said, we running tomorrow. We talking about this. We talking about I told y'all we're gonna talk about Alpo. Obviously, F10 Bay, we're watching her latest videos. The dude Kyle Rittenhouse, I think that's his name. He shot in Kenosha. I don't know where that's at, but he's the one who shot and killed, I think, 2 people because of the protest. What else? It was something else. Blueface, I think he just got into some shit, but we definitely talking about Dalvin Cook. We just talking about everything. Tomorrow we in rare form. We going in as we raise money to meet our goal. trying to see, do I need to get a round trip or just a one way? I would have to find out how planes are moving. Like, is it like a bus to where like I can just go to the airport and just catch, you know what I'm saying? Like what plane is going my way? You know what I'm saying? If it's that simple, then I'll just get a one way and, you know what I'm saying, sit in the airport and wait until my flight home comes in. But like I said, all of that shit is after. First thing we need to do is raise our funds. That's the first thing. And then we will handle all of the flights and all of the, you know, rent a car and hotel and shit like that. Like I said, I don't want to tell everybody what the setup is going to be as far as how many guys I'm going to have with me and where they're going to be at. But I'm trying to see, man, because it's some niggas that I feel like I need to have down there, but niggas might be too damn wild. They might be too wild and too gung-ho, and just want to do something to somebody. And that's not why we down there. Like niggas be itching, ready to, you know what I'm saying, kill some and punch something out. Like, you got to be careful about that. So we'll see. You don't have to ask me, can you come down there? I'm probably going to come to you. You know what I'm saying? If I feel like you are a right fit for this trip, I'll come to you and say, hey, you know what I'm saying, would you like to go to Broward County with me? And then, you know, you can holler at me, but don't come in the inbox asking to go and shit like that. Let me choose you. And know that it's going to be a thankless job and it's going to be quote unquote boring because it's just going to be me out there with the bullhorn and a sign like, oh no, we won't go. Oh no. But y'all make sure y'all come up with some catchy phrase. I want to hear what y'all come up with. Like FTN Babe, you're going to jail today. FTN Babe, you're going to jail today. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I mean? Little shit like that. There's some real cool some cool goddamn words or whatever like that, a good saying. So y'all let me know. Tomorrow we'll be going live. It start getting dark now at 5:00, so that's crazy. But it'll be tomorrow night. I'll tell y'all exactly what time later on tonight. Make sure that you go to the Patreon. If you've not ordered your copy of Head First 2, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. We have successfully, at this point, sent out all orders. We're not backed up anymore. All the orders have been sent out. So if you have not ordered your copy of Head First 2, I don't know what the fuck you got going on. Also, all the people who donated through this time that I was sick and all that shit like that, you will still be recognized tomorrow. As long as you want to be recognized. I think the biggest donation that we got was from Big Dog Max. He came through heavy. And then after that it was Queen B. Queen B had the second. I gotta find out something that I can give to somebody, like something to like show love to them. Like you donated a very big, you handle business, and but everybody who shows love to this movement, you are the reason why shit gets done. I'm putting myself out there. I'm giving me. I'm saying that I am prepared to be locked up. We've heard things. We've heard things about Broward County. We heard about the police not playing and all this stuff like this. We are not phased. We are not moved. We are standing on righteousness. What we're saying is correct. We're not trying to tell nobody to, join no gang or telling nobody to sell no dope. We are saying we need to fix this system so that just because you're mad that the relationship is not going the way you wanted it, you using the law as a weapon for revenge. Like in California, they made a law about revenge porn. If you record you fucking your bitch and shit like that, then y'all break up and you put it out, you get arrested for that. So it's like, hold the fuck on. You can make laws about porn, but you can't make no law about a bitch lying on a nigga. No, my nigga, like I said, this is why this shit right here is needed. This shit is needed because I'm going out there and as I'm, oh no, we won't go. You know what I'm saying? FTN Bay is going to jail today. As I'm saying that, I'm also, speaking about, do you notice that how many sexual assault cases turn out to be fake because the girl was mad at the guy? You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. So I'm gonna be out there spitting facts, just handling business. Like I said, I'm still going strong on my diet. That cold, it kind of threw me off a little bit, but it's still the same thing. It's work, it's grind. We have to put this shit in. We have to put the work in. All you have to do is support. So that means when we go live, you share the live tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? When we push forward, if there's something that's needed, be there and be there in spirit. And like I said, what motivates me is the fact that I have all of these people that, even though they can't be here physically, they are here and they're showing that I support what you're doing. And that's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking is that step with me. Just step with me and let's do this shit together. This is not out of our reach. This is not nothing spectacular. Very simple. Very simple. Get on a plane, go out there, protest, get her arrested. We already have criminal charges, in the packet. Like I said, a lot of this shit I'll have to give out other places. But the way that it's looking, she should be locked up before January. She should be locked up and having to bond out before January. So, like I said, I'm not putting no number of days on this trip. I'm going down there to accomplish something. This ain't no situation where I'm going down here, putting some paper in their hand and I'm leaving. It's like, nah, we're going to sit here a while. We're going to sit down here a while and put that real work in. This is the difference. This is the difference between them and us. These niggas are YouTubers. These niggas are really bloggers. We are a real fucking force. So it's on. Be here tomorrow night. The sickness is over. We going to work. Make sure that tomorrow when we go live, you share the live stream. It's going to be extremely important that we get as many people, new people in as possible so they can see what we're doing. And you know what I'm saying? I don't see anybody, male or female, saying that, nah, this shit ain't it right here. Because you have a male figure that you love. So handle business. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my moderators. Y'all still be on the lookout. Y'all, if you're a moderator and you have not seen the Patreon message to the moderators, make sure you go over there and check that out. We do have forces. We do have forces that are working against us. But that is to be expected because we are, you know what I'm saying? Like, we doing the right thing. We're actually where we supposed to be at. So handle business. I appreciate all the love. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and support Eskimo Shawty because he heavy. He's saying some shit. And also make sure you go over there to Eric the Longshoreman. This is for all my niggas who you have a felony or, you know what I'm saying, you might have messed up a little bit in life. This is a career that you can get into and be fed. And this nigga, he breaks it down heavy. He got a lot of stories about going out there and the shit that happens out there. I fuck with him. Y'all make sure y'all go fuck with him. You'll see the YouTube channel on here.
You know, some weeks you're going to have busy weeks. And some weeks, you know, some weeks you're going to have busy weeks. And some weeks, the only people that's going to work is the high seniority man. If you're a local, a casual, whatever, and the work is not there, nah, bro, you gotta grind and get it because we have some of these casuals down here.
Exactly, boots on the ground.
You know, some weeks you're gonna have busy weeks, and some weeks, the only people that's gonna work is the.
Shout out to that nigga Van Aston Jones. I see you, big home. I see you, my nigga. There you go, right there. That's ET right there. He said definitely have a chance to make 100K without working every day. And that's what I'm saying. He about to do a video about the union and shit like that. And that's going to be extremely important for y'all to watch also. This is what we're about over here. We are truly about Black excellence, Black progression. We don't worry about nobody else. How in the fuck is that possible? So make sure you, like I said, we're working. Go to the Cash App, go to the PayPal, show love, support what we're doing, and be ready to ride tomorrow evening. We working.
Woo! each time, don't it, huh? Real spit. Let the Eskimos speak. It goes sinister, minister with his third eye watching the show from the beginning. It's the end of an era, the dawn of an age of Aquarius, buried the truth to be saved. Did you ever think you would see so many slaves? Tell that dollar sign on them to make them behave, Stevie. They need us to settle for minimum wage. Get on some pot calling the kettle black shit to stay paid. Damn it. I'm madder than average, mad at the masses, crabs in the bucket. Let's tip it and tuck it, bag it and ag it. The whole bucket, fuck it, they're killing each other. Keep mashing, then let's take the welfare of they bitches to show compassion. Make sure that all our power's on top and it's everlasting. Just pass that generation of wealth down and keep passing till we have no more resources left round. And then get absent, meaning cloudy days in the future. That's weather forecasting for that ass. If we don't get up off that ass and make some progress with that movement and investments with that stash. And if you ain't got you no stash, what you been doing with your work? And if you ain't got you no work, how you been measuring your worth, dude? Don't shoot the 50 with me, just tell me the truth. You scared of being on your own as long as she take care of you, it's cake. And if I'm out of bounds, prove me wrong, get me straight, get up your weight. Real players might get in a bind of bin, but won't break. Power up and never stop. It's the hatter coming back at you, batter up in the box. Swing. They ain't prepared to better pressure being real brings. Sitting on the sideline, niggas trying to run schemes. Never heard of hard work, I can only blame them. Cause bad apples have seeds too, don't throw away the stems. Garbage in, garbage out. Social media wins again, let's go to them Joneses' house. Go see what them Joneses about. Do just what them Joneses doing and try to take them Joneses' clout. You might even catch a record deal, cause they got talent scouts. They ran our culture straight in the dirt and brainwashed it. The yes we can movement ain't work, pain squashed it. That sounds kinda like an excuse, cause the painful truth is that we easily distracted and emotionally reactive. So they can use somebody claiming God and Jesus and come wipe us out. Somebody talking nice and know how to please us with the better route. I spit deep shit to make you peep shit. This drug user movement got y'all vibing to some weak shit. Auto-tune brought us to the bottom and now y'all underneath it. Real rap move like the ocean and y'all seasick. Some of y'all move the ball, but most of y'all defense. Black speak up and black down fall is the weakness. Whole world blind, curves real when it's easy. Said them planes brought them buildings down perfect and y'all believed it. Wait, why these niggas in dresses again? And how these bitches making money messaging men? Is the only way she can make some money showing some skin? Is everything that makes you money tied to some kind of sin? Hold up. And why the court system strictly for the ladies? And how the fuck she making money making babies? Just a couple questions from the real section. Look, we don't want no problems, we just deal checking. I'm the talk shit dean, foul mouth boss. So fuck you in advance if I piss you off. I don't hate whites and I'm not a misogynist. I'm just a call of bullshitologist. It's the Eskimo marathon flow. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. And every John Doe that took a stand for the black man. The last thing they want is us to expand the lifespan. Snakes will dap you up and backstab you with the same hand. So keep a close watch before they put a stop to your plan. I'm from the south where the cops and the clan could be the same man. Most of them folks who got caught in them traffic stops ain't stand a chance. Let's keep it a buck. I drop music to take a stance. Yeah, I'm dropping my nuts. Took a glance and I gotta tell you that society's fucked. They tap dancing around the truth. In other words, they be dodging. They poisoning the youth. They think they hip, but they hopping it. Gucci made a blackface and niggas are rocking it. So if you pay for your disrespect off of who are you profiting? Is it your people, your government, or everyone else? You sounding like a sponge. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Don't try to blame